Home sweet home 4.4. Okay, mid pleasures and places, though we may roam, be it ever so humble, there no place like home. A charm from the sky seems to hallow us there. Hallow means what? To make holy. Okay, holy place, that is hallow. Hallow means what? Holy. To make holy, which seek through the world is none met with elsewhere. Home, home, sweet, sweet home. Now, there is no place like home. Oh, there is no place like home. An exile from home, splendor dazzle in vain. Exile means what? The state being thrown out one's native land. That is exile. Splendor, dazzle. Splendor means a magnificent appearance. Okay, and dazzle means amaze with an impressive quality. Okay, so oh, give me my lonely thatch cottage again. Here, thatch means what? Made up of straw and leaves. The bird singing gaily and come at my call. Gaily means what? Happily or cheerfully. Give me them and the peace of mind dearer than all. Home, home, sweet, sweet home. There is no place like home. Oh, there is no place like home. I gaze on the moon as I treat the drearer will and feel that my mother now thinks of her child as she looks on that moon from own cottage door, through the woodbine whose fragrance shall cheer me no more. Home, home, sweet, sweet home. There is no place like home. Oh, there is no place like home. How sweet tis to sit neath a fond father's smile and the caress of a mother to soothe and beguile. Let others delight mid new pleasures to roam, but give me, oh me, the pleasure of home. Home, home, sweet, sweet home. There is no place like home, oh, there is no place like home. To thee I will return, overburdened with care, the heart dearest solace with smile on me dear. No more from that cottage again will I roam, be it ever so humble. There is no place like home. Home, home, sweet, sweet home. There is no place like home. Oh, there is no place like home. So this is the poem which is written by John Howard Payne. Okay, so see here in the poem they are describing about the home which poets like. Okay, now see, you have to see the stanza. How many stanzas are there? Five stanzas are there. Okay, and length of the each stanzas is 6. Okay, 6 lines in every stanzas. Five stanzas are there and every stanza consisting 6 lines with the rhyming scheme. Okay, roam, home, there, elsewhere, home, home. Okay, there is a rhyming scheme A B B C C. Okay, in every stanza there is a rhyming scheme, that is A B B and C C in every stanza. Okay, so and last two lines are same. Okay, home, home, sweet, sweet home. There is no place like home. Oh, there is no place like home. These last two lines of every stanzas are same. Okay, now see here I am going to explain you full poem. In the poem Home Sweet Home, the poet John Howard Payne compares the he compares the sweetness and warmth of the home with various other pleasures and places. He is comparing sweetness and warmth of the home with various other pleasures and palaces and also happiness. Okay, he says that there exists no place like a home. See, in the first stanza is telling that there exists no place like home. a charm that makes everything holy and nice. Okay, charm from the sky seems to hallow us there means a charm that makes everything holy and nice, which cannot be found anywhere else in the world. Whatever pleasure we are getting from the home, we can't found in the world. Okay, so he is saying, home, 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 sweet, sweet home. There is no place like home. Oh, there is no place like home. Now see, second stanza, the poet is away from home and he says that all the magnificent appearance, okay, all the magnificent appearance, splendor. Splendor means what? Magnificent appearance, okay. An exile from home. Exile means the state of being thrown out from one's native land, means he is away from his home, and he says that all the magnificent appearance and outer beauty fail in comparison even to an ordinary thatched home. According to him, home is where one's peace of mind lies. Okay, so he is away from his home and he is missing his home. He is telling that there is no place like my home, like our home. So home, home, sweet, sweet home. There is no place like home. Oh, there is no place like home. Now see, I gaze on the moon as I tread the dearer will. Here, the poet continues with the poem saying that when he gazed at the moon, when he gazed at the moon, gaze means to look steadily at something. When he looked to the moon, it reminds him for his mother. Okay, I gaze on the moon as I tread dearer will and feel that my mother now thinks of her child. Okay, so when he looked to the moon, he reminds his mother who might be thinking about him. What he think? That his mother is thinking about him when he looked to the moon. As she continues to look at the moon from their cottage door, the poet feels sad and says that even the sweet fragrance of the vines nearby fail to cheer him up anymore. For him, nothing match up to his own sweet home. So he is telling here that when he look to the moon, he think that he reminds that his mother is also his mother is also standing and she is also looking to the moon. He feels sad and say even the sweet fragrance of the wine which is surrounding to his cottage, surrounding to his room, okay, it also not gives him pleasure. Okay, and he is telling nothing match up to his own sweet home. Okay, my home is sweet and nothing is matches to my sweet home. Now see next stanza. How sweet it is to sit neath a fond father's smile. Okay, here in the next stanza, the poet is telling, he says, how sweet it is to sit under a loving and smiling father's attention and to be able to feel the touch of a mother that takes away all the worries of life. Okay, what is saying? How sweet it is to sit near a fond father's smile and the cares of mothers to soothe and beguile. Okay, here soothe means calm down and beguile means what? To charm. Okay, so he is telling that, he says that how sweet it is to sit near a father's smile. Okay, loving and smiling father's attention and to be able to feel the touch of the mother's love that takes away all the worries of life. He wishes back the pleasure of his home against all the other delights of the world. Let's other delight meet new pleasures to roam, but give me, oh give me the pleasures of home. So he's telling here, he wishes back the pleasures of his home against all the delights, all the happiness of the world. Now, last stanza, the poet ends with hope that he will return to his home. To thee I will return, overburdened with care. the heart dearest solace which smile on me there. So here in the last stanza at the end, the poet is hoping here, he hope here that he will return to his home where he will find all the comforts and care which he needs. He promises to never leave his simple cottage again to roam somewhere else, as he realizes that the fact that there is no place like home. So here in the last stanza he hoped that he will return to his home and he will never go and he will never roam somewhere else, and he realized that his home is sweet. Okay, and nothing no and nothing in the world that is sweet as sweet like is home. Okay, so this is the poem which is written by John Howard Pining.